Welcome back. You're live with Expresso. A beautiful Thursday morning, fast approaching the end of the first hour. We'll get back into those news headlines, and of course, we can make little Carlita smile one more time because Real Madrid are in the finals of the UEFA Champions League. But now let's celebrate motherhood and a beautiful connection with a beautiful family who we love so much. We know that Grant Hines and Ambel Barnard may know everything there is to know in the universe of tech and gaming, but another world that they've entered into and are getting a crash course is, of course, being a parent to their beautiful baby daughter, Jamie. Now, with Ambel about to celebrate her first ever Mother's Day as a mom, we caught up with them to see how the first-timers are winning at parenthood. Take a look.
Hey guys, welcome to our home. Come inside.
I think the first 2 months were probably the hardest months that we've been through together as a couple, but now that she's turned 3 months, we're actually enjoying her so much and she's so happy all the time, and it has been a lot more than we expected, I think. We had to learn on the fly and learn something new every single day.
It's like a roller coaster. There are so many extreme highs that I never thought I'd experience in my life and extreme lows, and they can happen in the same hour. But it is a journey that it's hard to describe to somebody. You know, you're just filled with this like joy. I miss her when I go to bed at night. You know, when we put her down to sleep, like I literally miss her. So like, yeah, it's a strange feeling that I've never ever had.
Now you have someone's life in your hands. You know, it's not just about you anymore. It's completely about this other person that's solely dependent on you, and every decision you make, you have to consider them. I could be having the worst day in the world, and when she looks at me and smiles, it's fine. I'm really excited for my first Mother's Day. I've always celebrated it with my own mom, and now for the first time, I'm a mom. So it's really exciting. I mean, she can't really do anything yet for it. She's too young, but I think it's still special knowing that I'm a mom now.
This is gonna be Ambel's first Mother's Day, and it's kind of a surreal thing because it's this day that's always about your mother, and for the first time in our lives, it's gonna be about my partner too. So I'm thinking of a couple of ways to give her a little bit of a break to spoil her.
Because being a parent is so busy and you're thinking about your baby all the time, once you find a product that works, it's really nice to just stick with that and you feel quite relieved. The great thing about Purity Baby Laundry Wash is that there's no colorants and chlorine, so it's very good for the babies and their little sensitive skin and for keeping the clothes going. You don't want to destroy them with harsh chemicals either.
Being hands-on as a father is very important to me. A lot of people say that dad is babysitting or something, but I'm fathering my daughter, and it's a very big deal to me. It's my role, it's my responsibility. And we both see our roles as primary parents. There's no secondary parent in our relationship. We both are primary parents, so the roles are split equally. Whatever Ambel can do, I should be able to do as well.
Some things I'm learning about being a mom is that you have to learn everything on the fly as quickly as possible, and there's no amount of baby books or Google or anything that can help you. Every single baby is completely different, so you have to learn how your baby responds to things and what you can do for them.
One of the things that I admire about Ambel the most is just her willingness to be agile and adapt, and I think being a mother is extremely challenging. It's one of those things that people romanticize quite a lot, and seeing her get thrown into what is a very challenging role and completely dominate it and take it in her stride and become the best mother that I've ever witnessed is just like, it's incredible that she gets to be the mother of my child. My favorite part right now of being a dad is putting her to sleep, she sleeps pretty comfortably in my arms, and it was something when she had colic and we were using gripe water to try calm her down. It was a lot harder to get her to sleep. But now she's, got past the colic phase and she's just so restful. She just falls asleep in my arms, and it's super heartwarming.
One thing all parents can agree on is that sometimes we get a bit of decision fatigue with all of the products and things out there, so it's really great to have a brand that you know and trust that we can use going forward. What's really great about Purity as well is that there's products for mums too. So there's products for your baby and for you, for pre-pregnancy, during your pregnancy and after. With both of us working from home, we don't get a lot of opportunity to leave it. So it's really good for us as a family to bond and get some exercise by walking with her every day so that she can also see the outside world.
Oh, wow. Hey, how gorgeous is that little girl? Those eyes, bro.
I know, that's my child.
Oh, you must be so proud of your girls, man. I mean, you've got the opportunity, and I know you're going to say it many times, but how you feel about Ambel when you look at her in that setting and you see her with your gorgeous little girl?
I am so proud of her, number one. I think a lot of fathers out there who have mothers will know that prior to being a mother, there's literally a crossing of a barrier. They become someone else.
Yeah.
And they take up this realm of responsibility.
It's becoming, for sure.
Just becoming. And it's to see your partner do that and step up to the plate and just transform into this,
And they do it so naturally often as well, despite the challenges. I think that's mind-blowing.
There's no other word. I was trying to think of a word. There's no other word but motherly. You're like, wow, who is this person? And you just have this confidence and this quiet partnership with this person that Jamie's going to be looked after and that things are going to get done. There's no insecurity about this whole thing collapsing. That's it's such a.
Oh, you guys are doing an amazing job, and it's only going to get better, my friend. You will sleep a little bit more. I promise. It does. It's a sliding scale.
Please.
But we are loving our mothers at the moment and celebrating everything they do for us. In fact, let's reward one of those mamas right now.
I hope you'll always know how much I love you. I hope that you never stop learning and growing. It all begins with Purity.